Hello everyone. Now we are going to discuss some important questions of science subject for class 10th. That is very important for board examination. Our first question is construct a food chain of four tropic labels comprising the following: hawk, snack, plant, rat. इन चारों की हेल्प से हमें क्या बनाना है? एक फूड चेन बनाना है जो फोर ट्रॉपिक लेवल का होना चाहिए. Then answer will be the flow of nutrient and energy from one organism to another at different trophic level form a food chain. Firstly, we put plant, then rat, then snack and then hawk. Plant, rat, snack, hawk. इस तरीके से हम इसको अरेंज करके फूड चेन बनाएंगे. Next question is with the help of diagram show the formation of micelles when soap is applied on oily dirt. This is the diagram of micelles and how we write it. Soap in the form of a micelles is able to clean since the oily dirt will be collected in the center of the micelles. The micelle stay in solution as a colloid and will not come together to precipitate because of ion-ion repulsion. Thus, the dirt suspended in the micelles is also easily rinsed away. The soap micelles are large enough to scatter light, hence a soap solution appear cloudy. Clear? Our next question is name the part of a bisexual flower that are not directly involved in reproduction. The flower's part, sepal and petal are non-essential part. They specialize in protecting reproductive organ and draw pollinators like insect and birds. The gynoecium and androecium are the flower essential part that are directly involved in reproduction. Our next question is what is the fate of ovules and ovary after fertilization in a flower? Answer will be the ovule develop into the seed and the ovary develop into the fruit after fertilization in a flower. जब फ्लावर में फर्टिलाइजेशन होता है तो फर्टिलाइजेशन के बाद ओव्यूल जो होता है वो सीड में बदल जाता है और ओवरी जो होती है वो फ्रूट में बदल जाती है. Our next question is differentiate between dominant and recessive traits. हमें dominant traits और recessive traits को differentiate करना है. Firstly, we see about dominant traits. When both alleles of a gene are dominant, or when one allele is dominant and other is recessive, it is manifests. The capital letter indicate the dominant allele. Now we discuss recessive traits. Only when a gene two recessive alleles are present, it is expressed. The recessive alleles is hidden from view if one of two alleles is dominant. A small letter designates the recessive alleles. Recessive alleles को designate करने के लिए, शो करने के लिए हम small letter का use करते हैं. Our next question is given here is a cross between a pure violet flowered pea plant capital V and a pure white flowered pea plant small v. Diagrammatically explain what type of progeny is obtained in F1 generation and F2 generation. Answer we write like this. Firstly we take V and V, capital V and capital V that show violet color flower, and small v that show white color flower. In F1 generation we find capital V and small v. So all flowers are violet color. All flowers will be violet color. But they will not be pure. Clear? Here capital V is dominant gene and small v is recessive, so it show their character and all flower will be violet. In F2 generation after self cross we find VV, capital V and capital V, capital V and small v, capital V and small v. small v and small v. It means in the ratio of 1 as to 2 as to 1. It means 3 flowers will be violet and 1 flowers will be white. Clear? But in which one will be pure, one will be pure violet, and this will be pure white, but these two will be violet but not pure. Clear? So in f1 generation we get all violet flower, and in f2 generation we get in the ratio of 1 as to 2 as to 1. Mm, Clear? Our next question is, what are chromosomes? Explain how stability of DNA of the species is ensured in sexually reproducing organism. How we write answer of this? We write like this: chromosomes are thread-like structure composed of protein and DNA that are found in the nucleus during cell division. A eukaryotic cell's chromosomes obtain DNA and associated protein known as histone protein. They are in charge of the inheritance of traits from parents to offspring, that is from one generation to the next. Meiosis occurs in sexually reproducing organism, so each gamete contains only half a set of chromosomes. When two gametes fuse, the resulting zygote has all the chromosomes. All as a result, the formation of gamete by meiosis aids in the maintenance of the number of chromosomes in the progeny. Humans have 23 pair of chromosomes. This unique structure of chromosomes keep DNA tightly packed with histone protein to fit inside the cell, and it also help in giving more stability to it. For instance, the unwound DNA of a single cell will measure 6 feet. With this, one can understand the need of packaging inside the nucleus of each cell. Our next question is, we do not clean ponds or lakes, but an aquarium need to clean regularly. Why? Answer will be, ponds and lakes are natural ecosystem with decomposer. Decomposer act as cleansing agent in this case, whereas an aquarium is an artificial ecosystem that lack decomposer. As a result, an aquarium must be cleaned on regular basis. Clear? Our next question is, if 1600 plants were obtained in F2 progeny, write the number if plant having traits tall with round seed, short with wrinkle seed. Write the conclusion of the above experiment. Total number total member of plant in F2 progeny is 1600. Clear? Ratio of tall plant with round seeds in F2 progeny will be 9 as to 3 as to 3 as to 1. Then number of tall plant with round seed will be 9, and number of tall plant with round seed will be 9 by 16 into 1600. तो टोटल टाल प्लांट राउंड सीड के साथ कितने हो जाएंगे? 900. बिल्कुल इसी तरीके से हम लोग निकालेंगे शॉर्ट प्लांट विथ रिंकल सीड. तो शॉर्ट प्लांट विथ रिंकल सीड कितने हो जाएंगे? तो 1/16 इंटू 1600, और यहाँ 16 से कट जाएगा, कितने आ जाएंगे? 100. देन 100 प्लांट विल बी सॉल्ट विथ रिंकल सीड. क्लियर? 900 कितने होंगे? 900 प्लांट विल बी टॉल with round seed, and 100 plant will be salt with wrinkle seed. Clear? Our next question is, what is an ecosystem? Give one example each of the following: natural and man-made. The interaction of living organism with the non-living component is an area of the environment. And example of natural ecosystem is forest, desert, ocean, ponds, lakes. And man-made ecosystem, crop field, garden, aquarium, zoo, etc. Our next question is, the atomic number of an element is 20. एक एलिमेंट्स है जिसका एटॉमिक नंबर क्या है? 20 है. राइट इट्स इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन. इसका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिखना है. स्टेट वेदर दिस एलिमेंट इज अ मेटल और नॉन मेटल. बताना है कि ये एलिमेंट मेटल है या नॉन मेटल है. राइट इट्स वैलेंसी. वैलेंसी लिखनी है. एंड राइट द नेम एंड फार्मूला ऑफ कंपाउंड विच दिस एलिमेंट फॉर्म विथ क्लोरीन, मतलब ये क्लोरीन के साथ रिएक्शन करके जो भी कंपाउंड बनाएगा उसका फार्मूला हमें लिखना है। क्लियर। क्वेश्चन में हमें क्या कह रहा है कि द एटॉमिक नंबर ऑफ एन एलिमेंट इज 20। एक एलिमेंट है जिसका एटॉमिक नंबर 20 है, तो हमें उसका इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिखना है। तो 20 कैसे डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे, 2 8 8 एंड 2। then we can find to complete their octet it have need to donate 2 electron, and if it has capacity to donate the 2 electron, then it form electropositive ion. It form electropositive ion because it have a capacity to donate 2 electrons. So it, if it has the electropositive ion, then its nature will be metal. अगर ये इलेक्ट्रोपॉजिटिव नेचर का है तो ये क्या होगा, मेटल होगा। वैलेंसी कितनी होगी, 2 होगी। और क्लोरीन के साथ कैसे रिएक्शन करेगा, अगर हम मान लेते हैं कि 20 जो एटॉमिक नंबर होता है वो कैल्शियम का होता है, और कैल्शियम के पास 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन है, ठीक है। और क्लोरीन क्लोरीन का जो एटॉमिक नंबर होता है 17 होता है, 287 2887। इट हैव कैपेसिटी टू गेन द 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन, तो इसके पास एक इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करने की कैपेसिटी है। Then we take two chlorine atoms. That's calcium donates their 1 electron to this chlorine atom and 1 electron to this chlorine atom and form a compound CaCl2, and its name will be what, calcium chloride. इसका नाम क्या होगा, कैल्शियम क्लोराइड। क्लियर। कैल्शियम के पास 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेट करने की कैपेसिटी है और क्लोरीन के पास 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करने की कैपेसिटी है। तो दो क्लोरीन के एक जैसे एटम कैल्शियम से 1 1 इलेक्ट्रॉन को गेन कर लेंगे और क्या बनाएंगे, कैल्शियम क्लोराइड CaCl2। क्लियर। Our next question is gold and silver are used for making jewelry, why, and a few metals are used for making cooking utensil, why। क्लियर, हमें रीजन बताना है। Gold and silver are used for making jewelry because they are most malleable and ductile metal and they are least reactive metal। गोल्ड और सिल्वर का यूज़ हम ज्वेलरी बनाने में करते हैं क्योंकि वो मेलिएबल होते हैं, डक्टाइल होते हैं और लिस्ट रिएक्टिव होते हैं। और वन मोर थिंग्स हम इनके बारे में बोल सकते हैं कि दे आर लस्ट्रस इन नेचर। ये लस्ट्रस नेचर के होते हैं, इसलिए वे इनका यूज़ हम ज्वेलरी बनाने में करते हैं। एंड फ्यू मेटल्स आर यूज फॉर मेकिंग कुकिंग यूटेंसिल। भोजन बनाने के जो बर्तन होता है, फूड कुक करने का जो बर्तन होता है, उसको बनाने के लिए भी हम कुछ मेटल का यूज़ करते हैं। क्यों, बिकॉज मेटल आर गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट एंड हाई मेल्टिंग पॉइंट। क्योंकि कुछ मेटल ऐसे होते हैं जो गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ हीट होते हैं, हीट के अच्छे कंडक्टर होते हैं, और उनका मेल्टिंग पॉइंट भी क्या होता है, बहुत ज़्यादा होता है। इस वजह से हम उनका यूज़ कुकिंग यूटेंसिल बनाने में करते हैं। क्लियर। Our next question is carbon form strong bond with most of the other elements making compound exceptionally stable. Give reason to justify this statement. Carbon has small size. This enable the nucleus to hold on to the shared pair of electron strongly. So it form strong bond। जो कार्बन होता है वो स्मॉल साइज का होता है, वो मतलब न्यूक्लियस को होल्ड करने के लिए स्ट्रांगली इलेक्ट्रॉन के पेयर को शेयर करता है, इसलिए इसका जो बॉन्ड फॉर्म होता है वो कैसा होता है, स्ट्रांग बॉन्ड होता है। क्लियर। Our next question is plant absorb water from the soil. Explain how it is take up and transported from the soil. Plant root absorb water from the soil because of difference in concentration of ions between the root and the soil. Water conduction in plant take place through xylem tissue, vessels and tracheids. Transpiration pull generate a suction which pull water from root to leaves. Our next question is suggest any two category of contraceptive method to control the size of human population which is essential for the prosperity of a country. Also explain about each method briefly. And next question is draw a diagram to show spore formation in rhizopus. Clear? Contraceptive methods are necessary to control the size of human population which is essential for the prosperity of country. Different category of contraceptive method are: first is barrier method, second is surgical method, Third is natural method. Fourth is intrauterine contraceptive device IUCD. Yes. Barrier method. Condoms on the penis used by males. Cervical cap or diaphragm fitted over the cervix in females. This is the barrier method. Surgical method. Surgical method are safe in the long run. These methods include vasectomy and tubectomy. Vasectomy, it involves removal of a small portion of vas deferens in the male by surgical operation. The two cut ends are then tied which prevent the sperm from coming out. Tubectomy, it involves blocking of a small portion of a fallopian tube by surgical operation which prevent the ovum to reach the uterus. And this is the diagram that show the spore formation in the rhizopus. This is the diagram which show the spore formation in the rhizopus. Clear?